Everybody, this is Gregorio, and thank you for clicking on this video. This is an old channel which I haven't been uploading to for a few years, but recently I got into NiziU and the NiziU project, and I wanted to do my first reaction video, I guess, for the new Step and a Step music video. And then I want to comment on things that maybe some people, if you haven't watched the show, you haven't seen what's happened and what the reason is behind this music video more. Let's check it out. So first of all, instead of JYP ending with the whisper, it starts out with JYP up front with this, like, you know, his production on this. And of course, everybody's looking awesome from the start. I think that's the Tokyo's Olympic Stadium. The Olympics that has not happened because of Corona. I think that's the setting where Rio's at. And Mayuka. Nina, she's definitely one of my biases. And then Ayaka. And if you notice, they have the clock hands, but on the window there's no clock hands going around. And why is it stopping at 8? Twice there it shows 8. This is shot so, like, beautiful. The colors are so nice. Okay, and then Maya. She's like the mother of the group. And here she is. She's on the ocean. She's searching for Mihi. Mihi, who has been missing for all of this promotional tour that's been happening the last couple months here in Japan. And if you look at the lyrics, like, these lyrics are they're not for us. These lyrics are for them and Mihi. Again, it shows around the 8. So are they saying that they're going to continue as 8 and Mihi's not going to do a proper debut? So again, the mother has found Mihi. She's lost. She's been on her own. So I'll continue later. Taking a leap of faith here. And then everything with the doors. It's like, is it like one door closes, another one opens? Again, all the beautiful colors in here. taking the hand of Mihi. So everyone's still there for her. Everyone's still there for her, even if, what's going on behind the scenes for her, she might not be able to continue as a member of the group at this time. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and talk more about this. So again, this is their debut. There's supposed to be originally 9 people who were chosen, but from when JYP had selected her on the show, his audio is telling her, please eat, you are too skinny. So even then, when he was choosing her, and this is already several months ago, when that part of the show was finishing, it was obvious she had some type of eating disorder. And, it seems that they really want to take care of these girls. And also, like, JYP had this presentation about when he was going to be doing the JYP 2.0. And in Korea, they had these new laws going into effect where, people couldn't work more than 56 hours per week. So this was like, this is a good thing for all of them. So, they couldn't be forced, or they shouldn't be forced to do extensive hours of nonstop training. They would have time off. But it was pretty, I guess, obvious early on in the show that Mihi was getting too skinny and that she was not eating, and she probably needed some mental health coaching. And now that they're in Japan and they're promoting everything, it's only 8 of them. It's only 8 of them. She has not appeared in anything else for the promotion of that. They had a mini interview of her saying that she couldn't be with them as this was happening because of her eating disorder. And this song, I think specifically, is the girls to Mihi to be strong. We're here. This song is not necessarily for us, the fans. This is of course, usually they always make songs that are just supposed to be for the fans to have fun. If it's a party song, if it's a ballad or whatever, it's to move us. But this is a song for them, and then us is secondary. So if you look at the lyrics of what's in here, it's them talking to saying everything's gonna be okay. Just relax. You're not falling behind, because if Mihi's, she you can see how much dedication that Mihi had for trying to become a star. But now, because of health issues, she's falling behind. But they're telling her, don't worry, don't worry. So here again, when you lost your way, take your time. So no matter what they've done, they're still proud of what they've accomplished at this point. And then again, I keep looking at this clock, and it always keeps stopping around 8. Slows down at 8. Why does it slow down at 8? And again, just there's that whole thing about put one foot in front of the other. Just put one foot in front of the other, and eventually you'll get to your destination if you just keep going one step at a time. So this is what they're saying. Me, just take one step at a time. Get yourself help. Get yourself better. Get yourself mentally, set that you can continue. Because if you want to be a star, there's going to be so much more pressure to continue once you've already made it, to keep being the star. And then if if someone's star fades, what will happen? Will that be even more pressure on her? So again, they're talking to her, and again here, Maya, she's the mother. Mihi is, she's alone on her island, but she's been found. We see you, we hear you. Everything's gonna be okay. Nina's vocals always. So, I don't know. I think it's. I love Riku's like this whole 80s style, this Japanese 80s style clothing. So like as a whole, when I first heard the song just kind of it felt, it's good, but seeing the lyrics, understanding a chunk of the Japanese, and then seeing the English lyrics, it's like, okay, this, like I said, this song is not initially for us, the fans. This is for them. This is their self-support, which I think is great. It's not some, the Make You Happy was this sugary, it was just pure pop happiness. This is like a message of, self-care and, helping each other, which, this is their debut song, and their debut song is a self-care song. It's just crazy. Usually some debut is going to be some over-the-top, banger anthem, something, but this is a self-care video. You don't have to take a shortcut. And it's awesome that they're using this like footwork for the hook of their dancing for this video, because almost every time there is this the synchronized choreography, it's usually arm movements, but this time they flipped it and they're using like this awesome slide step choreography here. And again, Maya taking the hand of Mihi, the mama of the group. And then if you look at that, if you look at her shirt, I think that says "No photos, please." No photos, please. Like, please respect my privacy. So, if she's gonna go and be out of the spotlight, just respect her privacy. No photos, please. I believe I believe that's what it says, because there's no other clear shot of this. There's no other clear shot. But I believe it says no photos, please. Respect my privacy. So at least here, Mihi, she's looking healthy. Like, if you look through the series and then after, and then like the stuff that happens, like when there's like the vlogs that they had, you can see her cheeks starting to like sink in, like, and you see like her knees and her arms. It's like she became skin and bones. So I really hope that she's getting the proper care So, like a long-term type thing where she is getting mentally, helped, that being the ultimate skinny is not going to help. Like, this is just, I really hope that she gets the help. And then kind of like, I don't know, there's all these different flowers, but in Japanese culture, sakura, and around the end of March and into April, it's like, it's supposed to be like the new year. It's April usually, the sakura flowers is supposed to represent like kind of the end and the new. Like, this is a turning point. I don't, they have all these different flowers, but like the petals falling is, very Japanesey. This is a Japanese group, even though there's different flowers here, but it feels like, if they're going for that aesthetic of this is a turning point for them. So anyways, I've rambled on a lot for this video. And like I said, this is me first time doing a reaction video. If you're a long-time viewer of my channel, I've had this channel for 13 years, but I pretty much stopped uploading over 3 years ago because I've been living in Japan for almost 11, 12 years now, and I just kind of I ran out of stuff to talk about. There was nothing interesting, and so I stopped. But recently, I've just been so into this group, and I think this is a chance for J-pop to kind of take a new stance globally, because Japan and J-pop missed out. Like, there was all the people who were into anime and manga and the video games that, had a lot of J-pop in it, but it still kind of had this kind of like its own little world. But then K-pop now is like, it's on every morning show, it's on every evening show. So like your mom, your grandma, your uncle, like everybody is aware of K-pop. So with BTS and like Blackpink, like globally, like they're like a household name virtually. Japan missed out on that. It does have a huge section, but K-pop grabbed onto the mainstream, and this group, NiziU, this might be their chance to be able to recapture what Japan missed out on in the global stage if JYP doesn't just focus on this group of Japan, but as they kind of noted them to be the global girls group project. So next week they're supposed to release the next kind of like maxi single that's supposed to have 4 tracks. It's Step in a Step, Joyful, Sweet Boom, and then Make You Happy Again, which doesn't make sense because it was on the first pre-debut mini album. So I'm wondering, is this second version, is this going to be the Korean version they released already, or would this be an English version? And if they made an English version, does that truly mean that they're going to try to hook NiziU as a global group that they're going to try to promote internationally? So let's see how this goes. And actually, I'm probably going to make another video because I have some merchandise that I bought from the pop-up store yesterday that I guess I'm going to do a haul show about that. So if you've stayed to the end of this video, thank you. It's now going to be close to 20 minutes. If you're interested, please leave comments. I'm not asking you to subscribe because I'm probably not going to be I don't know if I'm going to be very active again on this channel. But I would like to hear comments and your theories and whatever about the group. And again, my bias is Nina and Mayuka. Mayuka the underdog, who came out. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you. Bye-bye.